With such a resounding victory, Aegon established the House of the Dragon boldly in the middle of Westeros, and from here he kept on conquering. Back at Storm's End, the arrogant King Argilac didn't falter when rumors reached him about the massacre of Harrenhal. Instead, he promised his bannermen that he will not die cooked up inside his chambers, and instead he will die with a sword in his hand. And so, he met Orys Baratheon's host on the battlefield. In numbers, King Argilac had the advantage almost 2-1, but on the morning of the battle, a steady rain started which put his cavalry at risk of getting stuck in the mud. Blinded by the desire of a heroic death, the king pushed on and started the attack. Even so, the king's push in the heavy rain took the Targaryens by surprise, and a few times they pushed them back until the last position of the Targaryens was on the hill ahead. The king's host pushed on and broke through the invaders' defenses, even with the rain turning the ground soft and muddy. When they broke through the last line of defense, they encountered Queen Rhaenys and Meraxes. The dragon didn't even have to fly to prove formidable. Its dragon flame engulfed the first line of defense in an instant, sending the warhorses into a panic and crashing the riders behind them. Thrown from his saddle, King Argilac was still fighting, holding off a dozen men that were growing more and more scared of approaching him. With Meraxes at his back, Orys Baratheon had the confidence to take the king on equal footing in a 1-to-1 battle. Their fight was brutal, and both were wounded by it. In the end, the king got his wish. He died with a sword in his hand and a curse on his lips. Once the battle was won, Queen Rhaenys flew Meraxes into Storm End's castle, and many were worried that they would meet the same end as Harrenhal. King Argilac's daughter barred the gates and refused to surrender, saying that the queen will only win bones and blood if she takes the castle. But her soldiers were not so eager to die. By nightfall they surrendered the castle and delivered the king's daughter gagged, chained and naked to Orys Baratheon.